Welcome to Kennedy Hawk Plays Marvel Champions, the card game.
Hey everybody, today we're going to be playing with some of the new cards, making a Captain America deck. This deck is pretty fun. As you guys might know, Captain America can reduce the cost of allies on this side, and on this side he can ready. And the best thing about readying is if you have cards that bump your stats, you get double the use out of them, like combat training. We're going to do kind of a weird thing and make that out of a leadership deck. So let's talk about the cards we're going to focus on here. We're going to focus on Lead from the Front, which I think I just threw into a trash bag over here. So Lead by the Front will increase Cap stats and all his allies, which is really, really cool. And one of the newer cards, Avengers Assemble, which will also pump all of Cap's stats. There's a couple other cards that are really cool to use with this. Morale Boost will pump just Captain America's stats. So let's get those 9 together. Those are the cards we're really going to focus on here. We're going to add the 15 cards from Steve's deck, and he's got some cards in here that do that just on his own, like Fearless Determination. So we're really going to pump him up. And then let's look at what other blue cards we might want to include. So we're going to really count on our allies to do our thwarting action for us. So we'll obviously take Maria Hill. I want these 2 Power of Leaderships because those are going to help me play those expensive leadership cards a lot easier. Let's look at the spoilers cards over here. Avert your eyes if you're not excited about spoilers. I'm going to include Falcon because he's really good at thwarting. I'm going to include 3 copies of Teamwork, because they're also really good at thwarting, or helping with the thwart. So we're up to 31 cards already. We got to be kind of choosy now. So I'm going to include Honorary Avenger and Strength in Numbers. And then let's get some of the basic cards in here. I think we want Mockingbird, we probably want Nick. We definitely want our 3 double resources. Drawing a lot of cards is going to be super key, so we're going to include an Avengers Mansion and a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of things. We don't care about much about the rest of this, but we're going to bring a really weird card, Tenacity, because I think it's going to help us if we ready a bunch of times extra. So we're kind of running out of room here. You don't need Honorary Avenger. We're going to probably ditch it because it's not as good as it could be. And how many allies do we even have here? We have Maria Hill, Falcon, and Agent 13. We are going to include 3 copies of this card because we want our Mockingbird and Nick Fury in there. But we're going to have to do some culling here. We're at 44 cards. We're going to get rid of Teamwork for now. That's from the Thor pack, so this will kind of be a deck you could play as soon as the new cards come out in your area. All of those are pieces of our puzzle, so we don't really want to get rid of them. We'll get rid of 1 Strength by Numbers, Strength of Numbers, because it's not like the most useful. The reason I like Honorary Avenger is it really helps you thin your deck in a leadership deck. You can play all those on Cap himself just to boost his health, and when you do that and you reshuffle your deck, you end up with very few cards. So we're going to go against Rhino on Expert mode, and we'll throw in Doomsday Chair. Why not? So let's group those guys together. We need our Standard Encounter set, our Expert Encounter set, and we need to find Breakin' and Taken, because that's going to start in play with, I believe, 3 threat. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's choose a color, and away we go. So drawing 6 cards. Let's see what we got here. We got a ton of allies really early, which honestly isn't super helpful. Let's get rid of Morale Boost. Let's keep Agent 13 and get rid of Mockingbird. Get rid of Strength by Numbers and draw 3. Okay, so not a great start for us. We do get to start with Cap's Shield. I'm considering using it as a resource right away, which is kind of crazy, but we'll see what goes on. All right, so it is our go. We're going to pay 2 for the Super Soldier Serum. We can reduce the cost of our first ally by 1, so we'll play Falcon for 3. That reveals the... oh, we forgot to shuffle a card in. Hold on. My bad. That could change everything. That reveals the top 3 cards here. And for each treachery card, we get to remove a threat from a scheme. So that's going to be 2 threat from Break It and Taken. We'll put those back. We'll also play Cap's Shield. And we'll flip. We'll thwart away the rest of this and keep Falcon around for another day. So we're drawing 5 cards. Rhino's going to get a threat. He's going to swing at us for 3. Sorry, we're going to defend. He'll take a damage. And we'll take none. We should probably get a life meter over here, though. This card is Surge. Attach the minion with the highest printed health. There is no minion, so it just goes away. Fizzles. It's good for us. And this one we know is Master Plan, so that's really bad because we already got rid of a side scheme here. So now we're just looking for a new side scheme. Oh, and there it is. The Doomsday Chair. If Modok is not in play, search for him and put him into play. And that's going to start with 8 threat. So good thing we have Falcon with us. Happy about that now. Let's find our friend Modok here. He's going to be a pain in our butt. Yeah, we got a Modok out. It's no big deal. So that's the bad guy turn. It is now our turn. Let's see what we want to do. I think we'll pay 1, 2, 3 for a heroic strike on Rhino. That'll stun him so we don't have to defend this turn. That sounds really good. We'll start thwarting here with Falcon. I think I'm going to get a Tenacity out there and call that a day. We're at 11 health. So Modok is annoyingly going to attack us, but I think we'll survive. Drawing 5. He gets a threat here. He gets a second threat because this acceleration counter. He's not going to attack us because of stunned. Modok will attack us for 1, 2, but Modok will take a retaliate damage. And I think that might be it. Oh no, we need a encounter card. He gets a shield. That's okay. We can live with that. So, let's see what we want to do here now. Let's Fearless Determination on Cap to draw a card. A second lead from the front. That's really spicy here. But it's not time for a lead for the front land yet. So we could play both lead by the fronts. That would give Cap 5 thwart. And Falcon 4 thwart. Let's do that. We'll just show off a little bit of the one. We'll play Maria Hill and draw a card. I think this is better. And then we'll play a lead by the front. So everybody's got +1/+1. So Maria's got 3. She'll thwart away this entire scheme. Cap's got 4. So he can thwart here for 4. Falcon's got 3. He's going to get rid of the Doomsday Chair just to say that it's over with. We'll ready Captain America. And he's got 3 attack. So he'll hit Modok for 3 and take 1 and retaliate. I'm thinking about flipping, but it feels really dangerous. He's going to get 1 auto threat, 1 threat from Rhino, 2 threat from Modok. So if he flips a 3, we're doomed. There's a lot of 3s thanks to that Doomsday Chair scheme. Let's do it. Let's live dangerously here. So we're going to draw 6. He's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 1. Just 1. Modok will scheme for 1, 2. And here's our encounter card. Gain Surge. And, oh, here we go. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. We threaded out. Yep. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have flipped. That was a mistake. That was bad news, Bears. Let's start over here. We can get this. We had our combo pieces going, and then we just putzed it up. Let's put him back up to 15. Get everything back in our deck. That was a bummer. We could have taken the damage from Modok and defended against Rhino. That probably was the right play to do, but I tend to play riskily and then lose, so you'll learn that quickly. Alright, let's get these in the trash can. We gotta find that breaking and taken again. With 3 threat on it. We had a really good start there, too. Alright, so we're shuffled. We're drawing 6. No shields, that's good. We don't need an Avengers Assembled. We don't need that this early. We'll keep the rest and draw 2. So let's find our shield. Alright, and away we go. So Nick is only going to cost us 3, so we're probably going to play him right away. He'll draw us 3 cards, because that seems really good right now. We'll play Maria Hill, and she'll draw us a card. We're just getting through as much of our deck as we can, really. Let's get Steve's apartment out. Let's get our shield out. Let's flip thwart. Actually, thwart to get rid of that. He'll take a damage, and I think we're good to go. We're gonna keep the other 2 cards. That's a bummer, but that should be okay. Rhino's turn, so he's gonna get that. He's gonna attack Nick Fury for a bunch, and we'll get an encounter card, which brings out Modok, because why not? Modok's a great friend of ours. We always love when he comes out to play. He now exists. This is the thing that can happen. So let's get rid of that. This is not the best. This comes in with 8. At least we're getting rid of it right away. That makes me feel a little better. Yeah, so that happened. We'll have Maria Hill thwart for 2. I don't know what I'm putting that on Modok for, but I decided to do that. Actually, are we gonna? No, we're not gonna play one of those. Let's pay 2 for Super Soldier Serum, and then let's pay 2 for Tenacity. Just get everything out there. Cap will also thwart for 2. So that'll leave us with 4 on this scheme. Oops. My bad. There we go. And Modok's going to chill there. That's going to be annoying, but I think we can survive. We're going to draw 5 cards. We're halfway through our deck now, so things are going great. We got our Heroic Strikes, which is what we need to take care of these guys. So he's going to get 2 threat there. He's going to swing at us, and we're going to defend. So he's swinging for 3. We'll take none. He'll take 1 from Retaliate. Modok will hit us for 2 and take 1. And we get an encounter card, which gives him a shield. No big deal. So, it is our go. Let's do some stuff here. Let's Fearless Determination to give ourselves +1 thwart. That was perfect. Let's Heroic Strike for 3 on Modok. So that'll put him to 7, and we'll take... He's got Retaliate 2. 2 from Retaliate 2. That's a pain. We can't really flip this turn. We could... No, we can't Heroic Strike. We can Ready. Readying is good. And we have the +1 thwart. So we could thwart for 3. Maria Hill could thwart here. And I think we call it there. We're going to get rid of Heroic Strike and draw 5. Bad guy's turn. He gets a threat. He attacks Cap. We'll defend. So he's attacking for 4. We'll take 1. He'll take 1. We'll take 2 from Modok, and Retaliate will get Modok out of there. Something we very much needed right now. And our encounter card is a Hydra Guard. No big deal. That's actually not so bad. So that's our go. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's play this helmet. Let's pay 2 for a Tenacity. It's ready and thwart. We'll flip, heal 1 and draw a card. And we'll call it good there. So, bad guy's turn. He's going to get 2 threat. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. That was a bad turn, because now we're going to draw advance. Although I think one of the advances is in here. Oh, both are. Thank goodness. So he schemed for 3. This attaches to the guy with the highest hit points. He's going to heal when I kill him. Okay, that's fine. And it had Surge. Exhaust your identity card in the Surge. Cool. Sandman with toughness. Okay, now we're talking. A few too many things now. All right, let's heal 1 and draw 1. Because the whole point in coming here was so we could heal, and now we can't. Because that is a hero action, so we cannot ready with it. That's why. For the stream questions here. Let's pay 1, 2 for another Super Soldier Serum. We'll flip. We'll pay 1, 2, 3 for a, well, we'll discard and ready, clear tough here. Then we'll play 3 for a Heroic Strike and get rid of Sandman. I think that's it for today. So we're going to chill with that. We're drawing 4. We're almost all the way through our deck. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things out that are not allies and leaderships. That's pretty cool. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. We need to go back. Instead of... bring this back to my hand. Bring this back to my hand. Put these on top of my deck. So we already paid our cost for Heroic Strike, but we got to sequence some things. We got to be less dumb. Yeah, so we'll just Heroic Strike Sandman like this. He'll get stunned. And then when we ready, we'll thwart this. Because otherwise we're going to lose by threat again, and that would be really sad. Let's not be too silly. And then we draw 5. One of which is the shield block that should still be in our hand. Alright, so he gets 1 threat. He attacks us for 3. We're going to defend. So we'll take 1, he'll take 1. It'll go on to here. This guy's going to attack us for 1 and take 1. And we get an encounter card. Stun goes away on this guy. Oh my gosh, double surge. We're getting attacked, and we get surged. So the attack's going to hit for 3 flat. Not dead yet, but we have a surge still. And he will heal. Oh, that should be there. He'll heal fully. We survived. It wasn't pretty, but we done it. Oh gosh, this is not looking great. Let's see what we got. We should have shield blocked that. Let's take our 3 health back and use shield block. We're playing horribly today, guys. I am really sorry. This is gross. Well, we got to get rid of that guy too. Well, let's just see what we can do. Let's pay. I need to thwart if I'm gonna sit on this side. I gotta kill that guy too. Ooh, this is just bad. It's ready. We'll hit Sandman for 2. Yeah. We're gonna flip, heal 1 and draw a card. That would have been nice. Reduce the cost of the first ally by 1. We'll play each at 13. She removes 2 threat. She'll remove another 2 threat right there. We'll also play Mockingbird. Will come into play. She will stun Rhino and remove another threat. And that'll be our turn there. This is madness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're about to reshuffle our deck, so we get a bonus one of these. Alright, so he gets a threat. He's going to scheme for 1 only, thank goodness, because this guy's also going to scheme for 2. We get 2 encounter cards. The first one makes it so this guy never goes away and gains Surge. There is no one without one of those, but that gains Surge. He gains Tough. So it's not a big deal because we can't really attack him. And Shadows of the Past. My goodness. Things are not going great. I promise this deck has a way of working. It is just not doing so today. Looks like I'm missing one of these cards. Hail Hydra. So we don't shuffle those in yet. First we discard the top card here. We take 2 indirect damage, which we will just take to the face. Then these guys get flipped and shuffled in. Baron Zemo would quick strike us, but he's out of commission because we're in hero form, or this form. So that was the bad guy turn. Not so bad. Let's draw a card and heal 1. Okay, not the best. Oh, this thing has 3 threat on it as well. We gotta get rid of some of this stuff here. Let's strengthen numbers. Draw 2. Okay, that didn't really help. We'll flip. For 1, 2, 3, we will Heroic Strike away Baron Zemo. We'll just straight up attack Sandman. That'll get rid of this and heal Sandman fully, but he won't get his Tough back, so that's kind of nice. Because then for 1, 2, 3, we can Heroic Strike Sandman away. We're getting there real slowly, guys. I could still ready, which I probably should do, and thwart 2 there. And that's the bad guy. Bad guy turn. We're going to keep this shield block because it looks like we need it. And bad guy turn. So he gets 2 threat here. He's not attacking because he's stunned. This guy will attack us for 1, and he'll take 1 from Retaliate. This is our encounter card. It is another side scheme, Crisis. But that's okay. We got some good stuff going on here this turn. So it's our go. Let's strength by numbers again. These guys are just becoming card draw for us. We're going to Fearless Determination to increase our thwart by 1. We will morale boost, so we are now 4 thwart. Seems really good. And we'll lead by the front, so we are 5 thwart. Really liking this right now. So we'll thwart here, sadly. I'd like to get rid of this one and this one, but I can't hit that one while the Crisis is out. I'll discard a card to ready. We'll hit the main scheme for 5. This is our pump it up strategy, although we're really just treading water here, so I don't know how well it's working. And I don't want a shield toss. I'll just be done. So I will flip at the end of my turn, so I can draw 5 or 6, because I'm going to get rid of this. So he'll get 2 threat. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. And we were not attacked, so we get a Hydra minion. Cool. Let's look for something not horrible, like this mercenary guy. So we survived the turn. That's always good. Let's heal 1 and draw 1. Okay, so I think we're going to do it this turn. Falcon would cost us 1 less, so let's play him. He'll flip the top 3 here, so we have a Modok coming out soon. unless we can deck out this turn, which I don't think we can do. Only one treachery card, so we'll remove one here. And then we'll flip. Well, we don't have to pay for all this garbage now. That sucks. Let's pay 1, 2 for a lead from the front. So everybody's +1/+1. Let's pay for that differently, though. We'll pay with the 2 Avengers assembled. So Cap's a 3. He can get rid of this guy. We'll ready him with his innate ability. We'll thwart for 3 here. Mockingbird will finish that off. Agent 13 will hit this guy, which will heal him fully, and then Falcon will finish him off. So both those will go away. And I think we'll use a Tenacity here to ready and get rid of this side scheme. So we're sitting pretty happy other than our health being atrociously low. We'll see how it goes. So he gets 1. He is going to attack us. We'll defend. So he's attacking for 6, which will kill us. He'll take 1, and it won't actually kill us because we have Captain America's helmet. So it sets our life to 1. And then this is his encounter card. So he's got 2 attachments now, and they're both real nasty. Oh, we should have cards in our hand. Ooh, we could have shield blocked that. 3. No, we'll just do what we did. So that's our go. Our turn. Alright, we got some things that need to get used out in here. So let's attack for 1. That'll clear tough. Clear this lady out of my way. Let's ping for 1, 2, 3. That kills Mockingbird. And gets rid of this shield. Seems good. Let's pay 1 to ready. We'll flip and heal 3. Then we'll reduce the cost of the first ally by 1. Pay 2 for Nick Fury, drawing 3 cards. Pay 2 for Maria Hill. It looks like that was our last card, so get our bonus encounter card here. Drawing 1 card. A bunch of shield stuff that we can't do anything with. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Okay, well that's real great on our next turn. We'll have Nick attack for 1, 2. And that'll be it. We're going to get rid of some stuff here. We're going to get rid of a Fearless Determination. Going to get rid of a Shield Toss and a Shield Block. And we'll draw 4. Alright, so he gets a threat. He's going to scheme for 1, just 1. And his bonus card is a Hydra Soldier. So, it's our turn. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Wow. Well, let's do it. Nick is gone. Nick's real toast. Let's flip. Pay 1 for morale boost. Pay 1 for morale boost. I guess pay 1 for morale boost, so I am a 5/5. And that's until the end of the round, so I'll get that when I defend this turn too, which is going to be really cool. So as a 5/5, I can wipe this guy out and get dealt an extra encounter card. I can ready, discarding a card using my ability, and then I can hit him for 5 to face. I can ready using Tenacity, and then hit him for 5 to face. And I guess Maria can thwart me as well. And Falcon's going to chill for now. So that was that turn. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack, we'll defend. We should have 4 more cards in our hand. We're defending because we have 6, so he's charging for 7 damage. We take 1, he takes 1 from a charge. That's pretty freaking awesome with morale boost there. Really like that lasts till the end of the round because that survives the villain phase. Unfortunately, we have 3 really bad encounter cards to deal with here. So the first is Stampede. He's going to attack us again. So we'll have Maria chump block. He's going to hit her for a bunch, and she'll die. The next is another Stampede. We'll have Falcon chump block, who's going to get hit for a bunch, and he'll die. Well, those are gone. A third Stampede. Wow, there are apparently 3 of these, at least in the TTS version, and they all hit me in a row. So that was cool. I love it. Are we going to die? We're going to die. We just died. Bro. We were so close. Okay. We're going to do it one more time. We got to. Let's grab our Baron Zemo stuff out of here because we don't want to deal with that so soon. We went through Modok, we went through Baron Zemo, all to be killed by a triple Stampede attack. How fun is that? Real fun, actually, I think. So. Your Rhino phase. We didn't even hit him out of phase 1. We were close. We were almost there. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Probably should have grabbed this first. For 3. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Get up to 11 health. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 6 cards. Alright. All these early shield blocks are useless to me. Same thing with shield toss. Same thing with lead by the front. So we'll keep that out. Draw 4. And we'll fish out our shield. And here we go. So let's pay 1 for our helmet. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a heroic strike. So we'll have to flip to do that, but hit him for 6 and stun. And then let's play our shield. Got our helmet and our shield. What a good setup turn. Alright, so he'll get a threat. He's not going to attack us. We do have to deal with... Oh, we could have thwarted for 2. We'll do that. It doesn't quite finish him off, though. Got to deal with 2 encounter cards. The first one is the villain schemes. Cool. So 1, 2, 3 more threat on the scheme. No big deal. Second one is throw Modok out there. Also, obviously, no big deal. I don't care about this at all. This isn't a problem. This isn't a problem at all. Modok, here you are. Oh, you were coming out next turn anyway. That's okay. Wow, so that was great. That was real fun. I liked that. That was a good plan. Well, what can we do here? Let's gain a thwart. Draw 1. We got to get rid of these schemes. I mean, we got rid of 1 advance already, but this is ugly looking. So if we flipped, we could play Maria Hill for 1, and then we could play Agent 13. So we're going to thwart for 2 here. Well, let's thwart here, because we need to make sure that main scheme doesn't have problems. Then we're going to flip. We'll play Maria Hill for 1, drawing us a card. Ooh, that's even better. We'll play Agent 13 for 3, removing 2 threat from a scheme. These guys can thwart now, so Maria Hill. Let's get rid of Break-In and Taken, because we probably need to get rid of that. And let's get 2 off of Modok's side scheme. And that'll be our turn. So we're drawing 5 cards. We're going to keep Tenacity, because we want to get those out there to set up our Wombo combo. So he's going to get 2 threat. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, and 2 more from Modok. And now we're going to draw advance. We didn't draw advance. I feel so good. That's a fun day. That's a fun turn. Argo. Let's play a Super Soldier Serum. Let's thwart. Maria dies. You're still around. We didn't get any allies, so we're going to flip. Can thwart for 2 here. That leaves us with 4. We can pay 1, 2 for a tenacity. Can discard a card to ready and thwart 2 more. And that'll be our day. Keeping our tenacity still. I don't know if that's a good plan or not, but we'll find out soon. So he's going to get 2 threat. He's going to swing at us for 6, and we're going to have to defend. So he's swinging for 7. We'll take 4. He'll take 1. Modok will swing for 2, and he'll take 1. We get an encounter card, which is Under Fire, Surge, and reveal a top card of the encounter deck. He gains Tough. That's like the best thing that could have happened, and we used his charge, so that's good. And he attacks us. Cool. So he swings at us for 3. We have our helmet, so okay, only 3. And he loses Tough from our Retaliate, and it's our go. So we're probably going to flip, because this is pretty gross, but I don't know if we can, so see how this goes. Let's thwart for 2 off the main scheme, even though I don't like it. No. Let's thwart for 2 here. Because I think with Cap, what we're going to do is we're going to play a morale boost so that you're a 3/3. We're going to discard a card so you're ready. You'll thwart for 1, 2, 3. We'll tenacity. Thwart again, just to get rid of that. So I readied, I thwarted. Tenacity, I thwarted. We're gonna flip because I need more cards to play these things that are in my hand. Bad guy's turn. He gets a threat. He schemes for 2. Modok schemes for 2. And this. With a Surge, he gains Tough again. It was not so bad. This is going to be a setup turn here. Let's play Steve's Apartment. Let's heal 1 and draw 1. Let's pay 1, 2 for Super Soldier Serum. Let's flip and Fearless Determination, a card into our hand. I guess you can finally thwart your final life away. I think we'd rather avoid an attack, so we're going to pay 1, 2, 3 for a Heroic Strike. It's only going to hit Tough away, which really sucks, but it stuns Rhino, and that's good for us. So he gets a threat. He doesn't attack us because he's stunned. We'll defend against Modok, so we won't take any damage, and he'll take 1, and we got 5 cards in hand. Here is our encounter card, Master Plan. Cool. Don't be Doomsday. Modok's already in play. Great. That's not so bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. That's all I'm saying. It's not great. It's just not bad. Okay. Enough of that chit-chat. We need to get this scheme down to 0, but we could get rid of Modok with Nick Fury, and that'd be really nice. But we're going to do that after we flip, I think. So let's figure out what we're going to do on this side first. If we do Morale Boost, we could get 3, and that would put that down to 1. I feel pretty good about that. So let's Morale Boost. Discard to ready. We'll thwart for 1, 2, 3. We'll flip. We will pay 1, 2. Well, let's heal 1 and draw a card first. Then we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury. He'll ping this guy for 4. He'll attack and get rid of him. He'll die from the Retaliate, but he wasn't going to defend anyway, and he got rid of Modok, so he seems like that was a really good trade. that's going to be our turn. We're going to keep Falcon because he's really good right now. And we get an extra encounter card this turn. Not having nearly as much success thinning our deck this time, but still alive. So he gets 2 there. He schemes for 1. And we have 2 gross encounter cards to deal with. The first one is a Crisis Scheme. This is looking really familiar. The second one is an Armor Suit. Again, really, really strikingly, terrifyingly familiar. All right, let's heal 1 and draw a card. Well, that's a good one. Let's play Falcon for 1 less. So he'll cost me 2, 3. And we'll see what's coming up. Wow. 1 Treachery card. Woot, woot. Let's remove 1 here. At least those things aren't going on anybody. Well, we might be doing this shenanigans, so let's not use him right away. Let's flip. Let's see, I could pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Assemble this turn. I wouldn't be able to also get off a lead by the front, but I think that's okay. So we're both 2/2s, so let's get 2 off here. Get rid of that guy. Take a consequential damage. We'll get 2 off of Doomsday Chair. Really trying to take care of the thwart here. We'll play Avengers Assemble. This way. So it's going to ready all our Avengers, and they all have +1/+1. So now we're at 3 thwart, so we can get rid of 3 here. We can get rid of 3 from the main scheme, but there's none of those left, so I think we almost get rid of Doomsday Chair. Just be done with it. Oh yeah, and we can ready, because we haven't readied yet. So now we ready and do 3 more. And we're sitting real hunky-dory. You should have 1 more consequential damage on you, and you are used. Alright, let's keep our hand, because we got guys out that it'll trigger with. Oh, this looks good. So he's going to get a threat. He's going to attack us for 3, 4. So we take 1, he takes 1. Well, he doesn't take 1, his suit takes 1. Our encounter card is a Surger that tells him to attack us again. So he's attacking for 3, no defense, 4, 5. So we'll go down to 1 and lose our helmet, and he'll take 1 on his shield, but we survived the turn. So let's Fearless Determination draw a card. I was looking for anything better than what I have. Nothing came up. Let's pay 2 for a Tenacity. Let's pay... Let's pay for the Tenacity differently that way. And then we'll pay 3 to Heroic Strike. So that'll get rid of this thing. And it'll stun him, so we can sit in this form. Although, remember that triple Stampede turn? I remember it. There's no Stampedes. Oh, there's 1 Stampede in here. We can survive, right? There's just 2 and 8 cards. It's no big deal. Falcon could always block the Stampede for us. I think we're going to flip and heal 1, though, and draw a card. That's not a card we care about. Alright, it's our go. Draw 5 more cards. He gets a threat. He schemes for 1, 2. Our encounter card is Charge. Good thing he's stunned. So, our go. Let's save that. Let's pay 1 for Maria Hill and draw a card. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Let's heal 1, 2, 3. Let's strengthen numbers. Oh, no, we can play other guys first. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for Agent 13, because she'll remove 2 threat. Then we'll play strengthen numbers and draw 3 cards. Wowzers, nothing to pay or play. I guess we play morale boost, because it pumps our stats. I guess it pumps our defense. That's not the end of the world. And we can ready and thwart for 1, 2, 3. That'll be our turn. So we got a bunch of guys out here. These two aren't Avengers, so our Avengers combo wombo isn't going to be great. I'm going to keep shield block and draw 3 cards. So he'll get a threat. He's stunned. Our bonus card is an ivory horn. Great. This is not a problem at all. It's our go. Let's have Falcon get out of here. So we got room for. We need to make room for a Nick Fury. Are we gonna flip this turn? We're probably gonna flip this turn. So let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Mansion. We'll draw a card. We will attack for 2. Flip. We'll Fearless Determination before we flip. Okay. So allies cost 1 less. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. So we can pay 1, 2, 3, 1 less for Nick Fury, who will pop for 4, putting us to the next phase. He'll gain tough. We'll gain stunned. Nick will clear tough for us. And that is our go. So we're going to keep shield block still because we want to soak up that first charge, which makes it so we don't deck out. So that's kind of nice for this round at least. Got a lot of things out here. So he gets a threat. He's going to scheme for 1, 2. There goes a Stampede. That's what I like to see. And our bonus card is a Stampede, which is a Surger. Another Surger. Baron Zemo. You're going to go in the deck. You're going to go in the deck. You're going to come out and make me... That's the last card. Cool. Take 0 damage. But there's 2 acceleration tokens out here now. Not a big fan of that. And you're going to go in the deck. You're going to go in the deck. You're going to go in the deck. You're going to come out but not attack. That was a great card to draw. I just love it. That was perfect. Couldn't be better. Nick goes away. So let's think about life here. Think about what we've done. We're going to heal 1 and draw 2. Oh, only drew 1, so we'll shuffle and draw 1 more. He's at 16 health, I think. Phase 3. 16, yeah. We haven't gotten too much of our Wombo combo off, but I think we've got a pretty good turn set up here, so we'll see if we can get it. We did not draw an ally, so we don't get to use our discount. We will strengthen numbers and draw 2. Okay, okay. Not the best, but could be worse. Let's flip and play a Tenacity. We want to see how much we can pump ourselves up, so we're going to Fierce Determination for 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. We need to attack to clear stunned. We could pay 2 for a lead by the front. We could pay... I don't know if I want to pay with that one yet. So I could still get an extra ready out of that one. I have 3 readies here, so I'm not going to get everything out. So let's do this. Let's pay 2 more for another lead by the front. So we're at 4 attack. We will discard. Let's pay way differently. Let's pay with our Adventures symbol because we need that shield block to not die. So we're going to ready using that. That'll let us thwart for 5. Then we're going to ready using Tenacity, which will let us attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready using Tenacity. That'll let us attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be our turn. So we can get these static boosts out of the way. We're drawing 4 cards. He gets 3 threat. He's going to attack us. We're not going to defend because we have shield block. So he's attacking for a gazillion. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Charge goes away, and we will shield block that to 0. Baron Zemo will attack us for 3. We'll defend, and he'll take 1 from retaliate. Here is our encounter card. Rhino becomes tough again. Ugh. It's toughness garbage. Okay. Argo, huh? Let's draw a card. Let's draw 2 more cards. These guys are like just here to draw me meat at this point. Let's see here. 1, 2... 3, 4. So we play Avengers Assembled, which will ready cap. So he is a 3/3 now. We'll swing in. No, we'll play Morale Boost, so he's a 4/4. So he can kill Baron Zemo. We can ready, and he can kill Tough. And that's that turn. So we're drawing 5 cards. We're still sitting pretty happy. He's going to gain 3 threat. If we get an advance here, we're going to be real sad. Well, he attacked with an advance, so we take 4. He takes 1. And his second card is not an advance, but it's a surge, and it's a break it and take it. So he's got 3. We just got to do 7 damage to him this turn. Should be fairly doable because we have, what, 4 on the board already. So let's draw a card. Yeah, we'll lead by the front, so our 4 now becomes 7, and boom, 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 boom. Rhino's dead. We done it. We left this out here for way longer than we should have with all that card drawing, but we survived the onslaught of Rhino Modok. So let's look at the deck one more time quick, just so you guys can see how this deck tech plays out. So I'm going to gather all my Captain America cards up here, and my leadership cards down here. And I'll try to explain why I'm gathering them in the order I'm gathering them later. So the cards I'm clumping over in this area, these are what I would consider resource-ish cards. They draw me things, they give me cards, things like that. Allies I'm putting over here, and then I'll put everything else in the middle. In a somewhat convenient order here for us. Consider that a resource card. Probably should have sorted these all or just reloaded the deck, but it's too late now, so. Look at all those resources. This is bonkers. We are including a lot of resources, in case you didn't notice. But it's because Cap's got some expensive things. He's not always cheap. Seems like he has a lot of cheap events from these shield tosses, but you really discard cards to pay for the shield toss. So it's not the cheapest, but it's still a great card. Alright, so this is what we got here. The goal of this deck, as we talked about before, is to monopolize on Avengers Assembled, Morale Boost, and Lead from the Front. Not necessarily to pump our allies, but to pump Cap, because let's say you got all 3 of these off. Cap is now a 5/5. You could have swung after doing these 2 for 4. This would ready Cap, so you'd hit for another 5, and if you could discard 1 more card, you could hit for 14 in 1 turn. Now that requires a lot of resources. That's 7 resources there, so we bring a ton of resource generation. Luckily, Cap has really good economy with 2 Super Soldier Serums. He also has this, so when we flip back to draw up to 6, you can kind of draw to 7 as long as you've taken a little bit of damage. And you don't even need to take the damage. You don't have to heal to draw the card there, so you just have to exhaust to use Apartment. So you can get a hand size of 7 in Alter Ego form. We've got our 3 double resources. Since these 2 cards are part of our combo and they both cost 2 and are in leadership, I brought Power of Leadership. That makes this Lead from the Front 1 card, which makes it really effective, or can make this 3 cards instead of 4. I bring one Helicarrier and one Avengers Mansion because I'm running Strength in Numbers, which we used pretty effectively in this game. A little bit better when you have more allies. We only have 5 allies in our deck, but anytime you can draw 2 cards for 1, it just helps you cycle your deck really fast. So speaking of cycling, we also had Fearless Determination, because that can give you +1 thwart. So it's another stat pumping card. So this Pump It Up deck is right here. Here are all the things that can pump cap stats. You can imagine that we just played in solo. You can play this in multiplayer, because if you're playing with an aggression friend, they can play combat training on you. If you're playing with a justice friend, they can give you the +1 thwart upgrade. So all those things just make your like repeated readying and attacking that much better. So the other thing, we have a lot of ways to ready our hero. So we can ready using Avengers Assembled. That's a really expensive ready, but if you think about it, it's like if you have Falcon out there, or if you were going to play Lead by the Front and ready, that would cost you 2 cards plus discarding 1 to ready with cap. So this is almost the same cost as that, but it hits all Avengers. So could be pretty useful. Tenacity is another card we use to ready, so you can get those out there. They combo well with Super Soldier Serum because you can use the serums later to pay for them. So in my mind, it really becomes just 2 costs to ready because you can use these in future turns. It also helps thin your deck, so you can imagine in that first game we had something like this out. All of this garbage was on the board, not including allies, at the end of our first deck pass through. So your deck is really small then, and that's great. As far as allies go, we are actually pretty light on the Avengers trait. We only have 1 character with the Avengers trait, Falcon. It might be smart to swap Maria Hill for like a Squirrel Girl, and maybe swap Mockingbird for a 3-cost Avengers ally, just to get more use out of Avengers Assembled. But Falcon did work for us. I mainly took heroes that could manage threat for me. So Mockingbird can stun Rhino, so I can stay in hero form and not worry about threat. Nick can come in and take care of threat, or take care of a threat, like Modok. Falcon is just a threating machine, and same thing with Maria Hill and Agent 13. The rest of the cards are kind of caps like aggro and defensive suite up here. Really good cards. The last card to note is Morale Boost. We used this really effectively in Game 2, which we lost. But you choose a hero until the end of the round. That hero gains 1 thwart, 1 attack, and 1 defense. So we use that really effectively because you could pump Cap's attack, maybe attack with him 3 times using Tenacity and his power, and then he's also got 3 defense for when Rhino attacks him. So you could make that 4 defense with Cap's shield. That one round we had all 3 morale boosts out, so he was up to like 6 defense. That's like crazy. Just soak up a charge and not even worry about it. So worked pretty well. Needs a little bit of fine tuning, probably in our ally selection. Probably dropping those 2 allies and replacing with Squirrel Girl and some 3-cost person, maybe Hawkeye. Not sure if Hawkeye would help against Rhino, but would help in general. But yeah, pretty fun deck. Not the typical cap deck that's using, Avengers Tower and Triskelion and all those leadership cards to just boost your allies. Here, you really focus on boosting cap using these 4 cards. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out our Marvel Champions podcast, Marvel Champions Monthly. Thanks.